Hello everyone, welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. We are doing a reading here for June 2024, money and career for all Gemini, sun, moon, and rising signs. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. Always grateful for every single one of you. All of your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments help my channel grow, so I truly do appreciate that. And if you enjoy this reading, take a moment to hit any one of those buttons or just say hello. Truly appreciate that. June, happy birthday, Gemini. For those of you having a June birthday, you may find that things are starting to speed up a little bit. If you feel as though you've been walking through quicksand, or there's been a lot of surprises going on around you, things are settling down a little bit, lines of communication are open, we're thinking clearly, and we're finding it easier to make decisions for the most part. So this can be really wonderful energy that we've got here for June. Also, we've got the summer solstice coming up, so we're heading into the summer season, a time of fun and laughter and joy and growth. The sun brings about clarity, brings about the energy that we need. So you might find that you're feeling more energetic and more willing to make change, and you may feel that certain things are falling into place because the sun and summer brings about abundance as well, right? So some wonderful energy coming in here. We have door to spirit opening up for you guys. First off, all right, now some of you could have potentially a spiritual practice that you might be starting or might be growing in the month of June, okay, or you're making some plans to do that, right? Sometimes things that we start, they take a while to play out, right? But this is where something can really start to pay off for you, or where you might be like laying the groundwork to do something as part of like a, maybe a little side business or something. But the door to spirit is also reminding you that you are very connected with the vast expanse of the universe, that you are being guided and protected and helped along your journey for abundance, for prosperity, for a more fulfilling job, whatever it happens to be for you. The connection is there. You're being protected, you're being guided, and you've got this spiritual support right behind you. They're holding your hand, they're helping you open doors, and this is an open door with opportunities or some really exciting or fun things flowing to you. So really use this month to really connect with your spirit angels, guides. Use this month to open those doors or to recognize the potential that might be behind a door, and maybe even take some steps to get out of your comfort zone. We have the Temple Path. So this is always an interesting card. You're being guided somewhere, okay? Your intuition is guiding you. You might be seeing certain signs and symbols when we see this particular card. All these little orbs here, this is spirit, right? And we've got this here for you on this card as well. See all these little orbs of light. And so you might really find that your senses are heightened right about now. And it can just be that you are going down a path and you're not sure where it's going to lead you, but it feels right. The decisions that you're making feel right. The doors that you're opening, something just feels good about it, even though maybe something's a little bit mysterious at the same time. But trust the path that you're on, whatever that happens to be. Trust yourself in the decisions that you're making, but follow the guidance that you're getting also. And this is, really does come to the forefront via our gut instincts and our intuition. It's not going to lead you astray. So there could potentially be some red flags that are coming up for you in the month ahead with your money. And this is saying, hey, really pay attention to the guidance that you're getting there, because quite often what we do is, especially when it comes to money, right? Money is one of those necessary evils that we have in our physical world. When we recognize money as energy, it's all energy. When we recognize money as energy, we can actually harness that energy and transmute it and make it into something better. And this is really allowing us to open those doors and open the secret, if you will, to getting money flowing a little bit better for us, right? It's energy, and that energy will materialize in physical form at some right time for you. So recognize that and be in the flow. But your intuition is going to guide you here also, because, there's a lot of scammers out there. We've always had, in our human existence, we've always had some version of like a get rich quick scheme, that kind of thing. But the thing is if something seems too good to be true, and you didn't earn it, and it's like something where you get something back for nothing, it's probably worth really diving into some details and asking some deeper questions. Yes, there can be some wonderful things that do come up for us out of the blue, and it's part of your manifestations. It's part of what's being brought to you and those doors being opened to you by spirit. But there's also, anything that is truly meant for you, you will have the time to ask questions and to get some real solid information, right? And so make sure you do that. And if you are seeing any red flags, pay attention to those things, because, we can't always trust what we see these days sometimes, right? And, we do have scammers on the internet. They troll comment sections, things like that. So if you didn't enter a contest, you are not going to win one. Trust your instincts, because they're guiding you somewhere. But also here, feel like some of you are really walking the path and you're moving forward in a good direction, and some of you are about to have some sort of success and reach your finish line. So if you feel as though you've been going around in circles, or you feel as though something is, taking a long time to get to or to materialize, this is where you're being reminded about the path you're on, and that's the correct path. So don't forget that sometimes that path does go a little bit snaky, right? We take the long road, right? And things like that, but the rewards are there. There's some message, some sort of clarity, or some sort of finish line coming to you. We have the sun here for you guys as well. I love that this has come out for you guys, right? You're at the very start of your astrological new year. So, you're looking into the future. You're making plans for the future. You're maybe being a little bit reflective. How far have I come in the last year since my last birthday? Some of you are very much focused on yourself, your goals and your dreams, right? You're figuring out what makes me happy. Am I happy in my job right now? Do I have enough money right now? And if not, what can I do to change that? So with the door to spirit and the temple path, you may find yourself doing a little bit of reflection and soul searching right now, because the sun ultimately brings happiness and optimism, right? And we want to be happy in our lives. We want to be happy with what we do for a living, right? I mean, let's face it, most of the time, right, the way we get money and resources is by having a job, by working for it, right? So, but sometimes we do get stuck in a job that we're not happy with, right? Maybe it pays the bills, maybe it sort of fulfills our needs to a certain point, but there's a lot of things lacking there, right? So the sun shows, it's card number 1, and 1 is you, focusing on you. 1 is also about taking initiation, starting something, putting your best foot forward. So this is encouraging you to follow your bliss, to follow your happiness, to do the things or follow the career path that gives you a little bit of fulfillment, or kind of meets all of your needs and checks all of your boxes, and you're not going home at the end of the day feeling down or defeated, or feeling like you've always got to have your guard up, right? So the sun is a focus on your happiness, goals, and dreams. The sun also brings about fulfillment, joy, the energy that you need to get things off the ground or to see something through to the finish line. But the sun brings abundance and success to you. It brings growth. So this is a really good card to get for money, for your career path, and for having something come to fruition for you that does put a big old smile on your face and makes your heart expand 3 sizes that day, right? So it's a really happy card. This also does show fun, right? So this could be a month for you where you're making plans. Temple path. What direction are we going to go? Where are we going to go on a journey, right? So maybe you're making some plans for your summer, for a little summer vacation and a getaway, and it'll be just what the doctor ordered. We have the Page of Pentacles there for you guys. Loving the Page of Pentacles. That's awesome. The Nine of Cups. That's even better. Look at that energy. And we've got the King of Cups. Wow. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. Heavy hitters right out of the gate here for you. The Page of Pentacles. You could have some information coming your way. If you are looking for some information, you're going to find it. The Page of Pentacles does have an element of learning to it. Very bookwormy kind of energy. So in this, you could be researching something. You could be asking questions, paying attention to details. The pages tend to be highly inquisitive. And again, if there's a door opening for you, an opportunity opening for you, or something that you want to start, something that you want to try, ask the questions and have a look at the details, right? So that when you do take that step forward, you've got all of your ducks in a row and everything is lined up for you. This does also show that there's perhaps some doors opening for you. The Page of Pentacles can be something manifesting in your life, something that you want, something that's in alignment with your wishes, your goals, your dreams, and your manifestations. This can be a new job. It can be an invitation. It can be something you want to buy that makes you happy, that maybe you've been saving up for, and all of a sudden this door opens and, whoa, voila, there it is. Maybe you've been saving up for, a new car, a house, a computer, right? Something like that in your physical world, most likely, and jump for joy with the Nine of Cups. Perhaps something all of a sudden goes on sale and you're like, yes, I can buy that thing now, because it ultimately does make you really happy, right? But you could get a job offer, you could get a promotion, a raise, all this kind of increase with the Page of Pentacles. So we do like that, but we like even better the Nine of Cups. This is getting what you want. This is your wish fulfillment card. This is ask and you will receive. So this is an energy of some sort of fulfillment coming in here, okay? Or your focus on something new or making improvements, Page of Pentacles, that is in alignment with your happiness and your joy and your dreams. So whether it's something about making money, making some changes with your job, how you spend your money, right? Some of you have learned some money lessons and now you're like, I need to do something a little bit different to bring me long-term stability and security. And so that Page of Pentacles, maybe you are putting like a new business plan together or a new financial strategy together, right? That kind of thing. But the Nine of Cups, it makes you happy, right? You feel good. The Nine of Cups is where we achieve something. We want to jump for joy. I mean, the image on this card speaks volumes, right? She's jumping on that treasure chest, all her cups in the air, and she's got this beautiful glowing light. And she's like, yes, 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 I did it. So whatever your situation happens to be, there is this wonderful happiness and sense of optimism and joy that is coming in here. And we also do have the King of Cups. Of course, this can be about you being at the top of your game, getting what you want and being really successful. The Kings are also leaders. So you're taking lead, you're taking charge about your money path, your financial path, and about your career path, right? And this is you feeling really good about where you are, what you've achieved, and where you're headed. So really wonderful, positive energy. Now, the King of Cups can also represent some spiritual aspects to this as well. And we already did say that we've got that door to spirit opening up the temple path. So some of you are recognizing perhaps your life purpose, or perhaps you have your day job, your muggle job, like I do, right? Pays the bills, puts the roof over my head, puts food on the plate, and takes care of my pets, right? That kind of thing. I've got my muggle job, right? But I also have this. And do I make a lot of money off this? No. But does it make me happy? Does it fulfill my life purpose? 100%. Right? So sometimes we do something on the side that gives us that fulfillment and happiness and joy. It's really all about that balance. So with the King of Cups here, you could be opening yourself up to some sort of spiritual practice of some kind, but you may not necessarily go into business for yourself or start up your own spiritual practice. This can indicate that perhaps you might seek out some sort of, because it is your astrological new year, right? So this is quite often the time of year when we're looking out into the year ahead, right? It's like, happy birthday to me. What does the future hold? So you could find yourself partnering up with someone, seeking out someone's assistance. You might get an astrology reading, like your horoscope done for the year. You might get a tarot reading done for the year. Perhaps you're feeling like, you know what? I think this is the time for me to kind of release any kind of blocks or obstacles, and you're going to go and get a Reiki session done. Something like that, right? Something that makes you feel good, something that makes you feel like all your chakras in a row, like your energy energy is cleansed, right? And that you've removed blocks. So you could be seeking out that as well. And it can help you to manifest money, or it can help you attract money as well, right? Because when we're blocked with our energy and we're kind of right, it's like no, we want to clear all that out so that we can have some free flowing money energy coming in here for us. So you could be doing that. You could be paying some money and you're happy with the results, right? You're happy with the reading or with the session that you've had done. But the King of Cups can be someone that offers you something and brings you something that is really positive. It can be a new person entering your life, a new business partnership here. If you are spending some money to go on a vacation, something that you've been wanting, this can be a friend that you go on that with, or a significant other, and you're having a really good time. So it's very, very much money well spent. We have the Hermit here as well. Now, the Hermit is Virgo energy. We've got the Ace of Swords. Oh, there's some really positive conversations coming in here. And the Ten of Pentacles. What is going on with you guys, Gemini? This is absolutely wonderful. The Hermit card is one of healing, one of getting things back on track. It's also a very spiritual card, and it's one of doing some soul searching. So taking a step back, having a look at your future, having a look at your year ahead, having a look at where you've been, what you've accomplished in the last year or a few years, and where am I now? Where do I want to go? And so the Hermit, you might find yourself at some point in the month ahead just taking that step back and looking at how your life is unfolding for you. And if you want to make any kind of changes or do something a little bit different, the Hermit is where you're going to figure that out. This is where you're going to find the answers. This also does, though, bring in a guiding light for your path forward. When we go into Hermit mode, right, we're connecting with our energy. We're just having a little quiet moment here with this energy. What we're also doing, though, is setting intentions and making a wish, because typically the Hermit does carry a lantern, and that lantern carries a star. The star illuminates our path forward, and it gives us a sense of direction. And we do have the path there for you with the temple path, right? So there's something guiding you along in your journey, something that you maybe want, and you're laying the groundwork to follow that path, to follow your goals, to get your wishes fulfilled for yourself, right? So some of you are just starting out, but some of you are very much on your way. The Hermit does bring healing, though. So healing with your money, healing with your career, healing with yourself. And so this can be a really positive time for you. If you've been feeling that things haven't been wonderful, this is where things may start to feel a little bit better, right? Some of the pressure is being taken off. So you might, you might have a few less bills, or maybe you get some extra money, or you find some things that are on sale that take some financial pressure off, right? We can get some blessings that are coming in there with that. The Hermit is Virgo energy. So there could be a Virgo person that you're working with, a Virgo person that you're talking with. And this person could bring you an offer, an opportunity, or perhaps you are learning something from this person. We do have the Ace of Swords right in the heart of your reading. And the aces are wonderful. The aces show your connection with your crown chakra, right? The Ace of Swords can be an epiphany moment. It can be a big picture energy. It can also be one of big ideas. And this is like, I have this idea, right? This is what I want. I can envision my future, and where do I want it to go? What do I want it to be? And this is your ability to really focus and to get that clear sense of direction and make an important decision, clarity of thought, clarity of communication, maybe even a little bit of magic with the Ace of Swords, right? So shows you your connection with the universe as well. Set your intentions and trust in your path and your journey. Keep an open eye and an open ear to recognize that there might be a door opening for you in some way. And what are you going to do with it? Are you going to step through it, or are you going to sideline it? Right? We always have a choice there. But the Ace of Swords can bring in a little bit of luck. It also brings a fresh perspective, new way of thinking, new conversations with people, right? Or improvements in conversations here as well. The Ace of Swords is pretty good for, for doing some negotiation and things like that as well. So this can be wonderful. But aces are typically gifts from the universe, right, of some kind, and also really can bring a little bit of luck your way as well. But we do have the 10 of Pentacles, abundance, success, stability, and security in the home, in the family, in your workplace, in your career path, and ultimately within you. This is abundance in its physical form, and it is wonderful. Some of you could be perhaps getting the money that you want, right, with that 10 of Pentacles. You could be getting a promotion here as well, because the 10 of Pentacles can bring in inheritance, and we can inherit a lot of things. We can inherit money from family. So you could have some help from your family somewhere. Maybe you inherit the family home, you go into the family business, advice from family, a cosigner if you're maybe need to take out a loan, maybe to buy a house or a new car to get to work, that kind of thing, right? Someone can help you, right? So someone hands something to you with that 10 of Pentacles. So that can be really wonderful for you. Inheritances as well, hopefully a living inheritance. They're a little bit easier to deal with, a lot easier to deal with actually, but you could get something from there. It might be something small, it might be something big, but it's something that is helpful. But with this energy as well, because we do have something handed to us sometimes with the 10 of Pentacles, and we've got the Page of Pentacles there, and an all-important conversation in alignment with your goals and your wishes and your dreams as far as your money or your career goes. This can be where someone might retire. The King of Cups could be your current boss or a coworker, someone in another department maybe. Someone may be retiring, hermit, right? They're bye-bye, right? And you might be the next in line to take over their role. And this can bring you more responsibility. Yes, it can be bring you some happiness, and it can bring you some more money and stability. So if you are in that kind of situation, then there's a little bit of magic in the air that may happen for you guys. All right. 10 of Pentacles, awesome energy for your money. We have the 7 of Cups here, the 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. So not everything's all smooth sailing necessarily for your month ahead, okay? But it does work out in the end for you, or it does end on a high note, and these are minor energies anyway. The 7 of Cups can show that you've got some decisions to make, or there's something that you're imagining, right? When we get the 7 of Cups, it's like you've got a vision in your head, or you're imagining your desired outcome. You're fantasizing about something as well. But the problem with the 7 of Cups, this can be where you're trying to figure out, what am I dreaming about? What do I want? Where do I want to go? But we've got to get out of our head into our heart, and we've got to be ready to make a decision and take some action, because the 7 of Cups, we can procrastinate with this one. We can get confused, disoriented. We can feel overwhelmed. Maybe there's a lot of choices out there for you, right? This can be where, I'm looking in my future and I don't have everything I want right now, but I'm feeling a little bit better about where I'm headed. But I don't know what I want. What's going to make me happy? What's going to make me feel fulfilled? So sometimes with the 7 of Cups, we can go spinning around in circles a little bit, like a little cloudy kind of energy. Fortunately, we do have that Hermit card giving you answers, giving you guidance, giving you a clear sense of direction, but we do need to take that step back and kind of assess and connect with our energy, because the 7 of Cups, we sometimes do get stuck with this one, and usually out of an element of fear, right? Because, choose wisely, right? We always need to choose wisely and make wise decisions, hence why we need to do a gut check here with the Hermit card. We need clarity with the Ace of Swords, and we need to look at the details and get the information that we need to make an informed decision with the Page of Pentacles. But the 7 of Cups can show that we can have all of the guidance or information that we've got, but we still need to be willing to make a choice, face our fear, whether it's making change, starting something new, or just keeping on going and having that clarity of vision of the finish line of where you want to get to. But it's often here an element of fear that's holding us back from something, and it's a lack of confidence, or we're just feeling like, oh my goodness, I need to go find a new job. I kind of know what I'm looking for, but I kind of don't. But what if I get no's? What if someone slams the door in my face? What if I don't get that job that I want? What if other people get the job instead of me, right? What if I get the job and it turns out sour and it turns out not to be what I want, right? Because we can choose one of these cups, but we've also got a snake coming out of one of these cups, right? We've got a bat wing coming out. So sometimes things are scary on our pathway, right? And, one of the things that we need to be willing to do is compete for what we want, speak up for ourselves, right? But we also need to trust our vision. And one of the things with that Seven of Cups is a reminder that if we need to make choices, whether it's a big yes, whether we're making changes, or whether we've got to say no to something, right? We've got to face our fears a little bit. We've got to, take that step forward. We've got to be a little assertive, and we need to embrace a little bit of confidence in ourselves here as well. So if you've been confused about something or you've been feeling a little lost, then you may get the clarity that you are looking for. But there's some sort of vision that's trying to formulate here for some of you, and the clarity is coming in there with the Ace of Swords and the Hermit especially. But we do have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands can bring a little bit of drama. Okay, so just be aware of that there might be some people that are not playing nice in the sandbox. There could be, if you want to start something new, there's competition out there, right? The Five of Wands is one of competition. Whole bunch of people competing for the same thing, right? See this, right? We've got a whole bunch of people here all clamoring for that fire, right? For that thing that we all want. So sometimes we do need to compete for what we want. We need to throw ourselves into the ring, but we need to be confident, right? That even if whether something is a yes, it's like, yay, I did it, right? I threw myself out there. I did something uncomfortable, and now I've got some exciting changes ahead, right? But we also need to know that if there's a no there, then it's meant to be, and at least we tried, because we miss 100% of the chances that we do not take. And I quite often do get the Five of Wands here when people are looking for a job, looking for that promotion, right? Throwing their hat in the ring, or when people are doing online dating and things like that. So there's a whole bunch of people wanting the same thing, right? And this shows that your ability to come out on top, right? Especially with that Ace of Swords right in the middle of your reading. Great for communication, great for interviews, great for asking for what you deserve and getting that yes back. The Ace of Swords is a big yes card, right? The Nine of Cups is a big yes card. Ten of Pentacles, yes card. Page of Pentacles, all these yes cards coming out here. And the only two hiccups in the chain are over here with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands. You're empowered when you know what you want, or you have clarity on how to answer something. But just be aware of a little bit of perhaps drama here that may occur, especially if there's any kind of family inheritances. Might be a little bit of bickering there, but I think things will work out in the end for you. And with the Five of Wands, you have the potential also to work together with other people to get what you want as well, right? Because this particular Five of Wands out of this deck, instead of people fighting with these wands, they're making a ladder out of them and supporting each other through their journeys. So if you are in a working environment where people don't play nice in the sandbox and where people aren't supportive of each other, either something's going to change in that environment in the month ahead. You might need to have a big powwow about it. Or you can find something better where people are elevating each other rather than pushing each other down. But whatever your situation is, we've got the Three of Cups. So we've got happiness and joy, something to celebrate perhaps with that. Also very social in its energy. So you could have some networking event. You could have some social engagements that come up. This can actually open doors for you, especially if you're meeting new people while you are, accepting an invitation to maybe some backyard barbecue or something like that, and a family reunion perhaps. And sometimes if there's new people there, you can get to chatting to somebody, and spirit works in interesting ways to bring us what we want, right? And you could all of a sudden just be talking to somebody about business, and maybe they're in the same line of business, or maybe they recognize some qualities in you, and all of a sudden, boom, door open for more money, right? So be a little bit open to meeting new people and to doing a little bit of networking or socializing. It can really benefit you in your career path and open some doors to some more money. But the Three of Cups there is a card of celebration. It's a card where I've got some really good news. I'm going to call my friends and we're going to go out for a drink and celebrate, right? So it's a really positive energy there for you. And it can be, again, where instead of people fighting each other, we're supporting each other, right? So there can be a big turning point for you, whether where you are now in your environment, whether it's your home or your workplace or your family, right, with that Ten of Pentacles, okay, or it can be that there's something new opening up for you and support rather than fighting. So that can be positive for you guys. So overall, a pretty good month for you, things opening up for you guys, and I'll leave that there. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please do hit that like button there. It lets me know you resonate with the reading, even if it's just in a small way. It also subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content, but don't be afraid to say hi in the comments section. Always nice to hear from you guys. And of course, any interaction you have with my channel does help it grow. But of course, that's not my main purpose for doing this. It's to bring you messages and guidance from the universe. And that is what makes me happy. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead. Again, happy birthday to you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.